Welcome back to Talk Game Tuesday. For the people that don't know, I'm your host Solomon here with my mom.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Toya.
Oh yeah, man, we back with another episode, man, of Talk Game Tuesday, man. Y'all know y'all can listen to Talk Game Tuesday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music, all at the Be Different Podcast.
And y'all already know what to do. Go follow us on our social media pages. Instagram @_Be Different Podcast. X @_Be Different Pod. Go like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Be Different Podcast.
Oh yeah, man, y'all remember to go follow the TikTok page as well, Be Different Pod _clips, man. So y'all make sure to go tune in on there as well.
That's right.
But
you
let's
ready?
go ahead, get into it.
All right, let's start off with.
I already know we got to start off with, man, championship games.
No,
man.
we're going to go order. Let's start off with the men's Final Four. Because, we didn't get to talk about that because they played after we recorded.
Oh, well, I
Saturday.
guess. I mean, my prediction was right anyway.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, it ain't much to say. Like you said, we both said Purdue and UConn. Alabama hung in there with UConn for a little while, though.
UConn too good of a team.
Yeah.
It don't matter how, they just like South Carolina. It don't matter how long you think you in the game. They going to eventually go on a run. They going to win the game.
Yeah, and that's what they did. So, the men's championship was Purdue and UConn. But let's start off like Solomon was going into the women.
Mm-hmm.
Iowa versus South Carolina.
Yep.
That was a good game.
It was.
It was such a good game that it had 18.7 million viewers. Twice as many viewers as last year.
Yeah. I knew it was going to be that, though, because, like, people are more interested in women's college basketball.
Yeah.
Like, women's sports in general now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it's buzz around. Like, it's fun watching Caitlin Clark coming down and shoot 30-foot three. You know what I'm saying? Watching Camila Cardoso, Baby People, Malaysia Full Wiley. Like, it's fun watching them girls go at it, bro.
Yeah.
Then it's competitive.
It is. And they have changed the game so much that we want to watch it, like you said.
Exactly.
But South Carolina pulled it out.
Mm-hmm.
They won. They completed the undefeated season.
Yep.
They beat Iowa. I don't even remember what the score was.
It was, let me go to
For some reason, I want to say 75-69, but I
I
don't know.
I think it was something like that. I'm about to pull it up right here, though.
But it was a very good game. The first quarter, Iowa came out there.
It was 87-75.
87-75.
Yeah, they had one. They opened the game over the 10-0 run.
Yeah, they did. And because the first quarter, I was like, I don't know.
I didn't really lose confidence in South Carolina because Caitlin Clark was just having a great first quarter. She had 18 points.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You knew she was gonna come out there and do her thing opening up.
Right.
But after that, they stopped her though. They figured
you know why?
They figured it out.
They put Raven Johnson.
Exactly.
On
They
her.
figured it out and they knew what to do.
Yeah, Raven Johnson had some lockdown defense on
And
Caitlin.
then, you know what I'm saying? Caitlin Clark, her teammates really didn't do anything.
They didn't step up.
Like they were supposed to.
Yep, I agree. Speaking of Raven Johnson, this girl done won everywhere she went.
Yep.
She was a 4-time Georgia high school state champion. That means she won each of her high school years.
Mm-hmm.
2019 USA basketball champion. 2021 Geico national champion. 2-time SEC tournament champion. 2022 NCAA national champion. 2024 NCAA national champion. So shout out to you, girl.
Say she know how to win. She know what
Yeah.
it takes. Been on a whole bunch of winning teams.
Yeah, and she was saying she used Caitlin Clark waving her off last year's motivation to come back this year. Camila Cardoso, she was named the most outstanding player of the game.
Yeah, I knew she was gonna do that because she went crazy.
She had 15 points, 17 rebounds, 3 blocks.
Yeah, they couldn't stop her. Like she too big, bro.
Yeah. Them freshmen though, Malaysia Full Wiley.
Yeah.
And that Tessa girl, they had some.
Yeah,
good
Tessa
games.
had a good game.
Yes.
Watching the game at first, Malaysia, she really wasn't doing anything, but she probably stepped up because I watched it, but I missed some of it too because I was at work.
Yeah, but she had some good defense.
Yeah.
And like when she came to the game when I was watching it, she provided that spark that they needed.
Yeah.
Off the bench. But South Carolina in the past 3 seasons, they like 102-3 or something like that.
It was 108-3.
Yeah, 109-3. Who the 3 teams that beat them?
Iowa.
Iowa, LSU.
And then they lost 2 times with Aaliyah Boston, but I don't know who they played. They had 2 losses this year. Even though they won championship, they lost 2 losses.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But shout out to Dunn Staley. We got to talk about the GOAT.
Yep.
Got to talk about the GOAT.
I got her stats right here.
What?
It says, let me see. It says Dunn Staley. It just got her stats like as a player and as a coach. As a player, 6-time WNBA All-Star, WNBA 10th anniversary team, WNBA 15th anniversary team, 2 times ABL All-Star, 2 times Honda Sports Award winner, 2 times Naismith College Player of the Year, 2 times WBCA Player of the Year, 2 times USBWA Player of the Year, and 2 times ACC Player of the Year. And then as a coach, 3-time NCAA Division I tournament champion, 6 times NCAA Regional Final Four appearance, 8-time SEC tournament champion, 8-time SEC regular season champion, 4-time Naismith Coach of the Year, 4-time WBCA National Coach of the Year, 2-time AP National Coach of the Year, the Sporting News National Coach of the Year in 2024, and 4-time USBAWA National Coach of the Year.
Pay that woman.
For real.
Pay that woman.
And I ain't even done yet. I forgot this. What I stopped at. 7-time SEC Coach of the Year, 4-time A10 tournament champion, 3 times A10 regular season champion, 2 times A10 Coach of the Year.
Pay that woman. Pay her.
For real.
She deserves it. And then she is the first black coach, male or female, to win 3 NCAA titles.
Yeah.
Pay that woman.
Bro, she know what it takes.
Yes, and you know, I was watching little interviews of her after the game and stuff. She was saying this probably was the hardest team she had to coach because you had to learn how to meet them where they were at. They weren't on time for meetings. They weren't on time for practice sections. They just weren't disciplined. So she had to change her coaching style for this team.
Yeah.
And she loved that. She said that's why she was so emotional when
they won. Yeah, she showed crying.
Yeah, but that girl had a testimony, uncommon favor. I mean, when she said that, I was like, some preacher gonna preach that Sunday. Gonna be the title of their message. But I mean, shout out to South Carolina. They did it.
For real, man. Undefeated regular season.
And then to win it all.
Mm-hmm. I said that though. That did surprise me.
Yeah. And then did you hear what Raven Johnson said? She was like, the revenge tour is over. Now it's time for the repeat tour.
For real. She coming back?
They losing Camilla. What about that white girl?
What? To my kid? Nah, she a freshman, I think.
Okay. That's it. Well, I don't know, but I know Camilla going to the WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
But of the list of other undefeated women's basketball teams, you got the 85, 86 Texas Longhorns, 94, 95 UConn Huskies, 97, 98 Tennessee Volunteers, 01, 02 UConn.
What year you say for UConn?
94, 95, 01, 02.
Oh.
08, 09.
I'm gonna say just say 6 times. I thought you had said a Pacific year.
2009, 2010 UConn, Baylor 2011, 2012, UConn 13, 14, and 15, 16, and South Carolina 23, 24.
Mm-hmm.
So the last undefeated women's team was UConn in 2015, 16.
Yeah. No, I didn't know what list you were looking at, because the one I'm looking at just say 6 times.
I got that one too. But, I mean, shout out to that. That was a very good game. And even though Iowa lost, we got to still give it up for Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark, a dog,
She's still
bro.
a
Monster.
dog. I
Monster,
mean, she didn't win it, but...
Going to be the number 1 WNBA draft pick, you know what I'm saying? So,
her and Aaliyah Boston from South Carolina will be teammates.
Yeah, they're going to be tough.
Yeah, but, I mean... Caitlin had a career.
For real.
She had a great
career. Probably the greatest college career for men or women.
And like Dunn Staley said, she helped change the game of women's basketball.
Forever.
Yeah, she had a lot on her shoulders and she handled it. Shout out to her. We know she's going to have a great WNBA career.
Yeah, for real. And for the people that don't think so, you crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be
crazy.
Good. It's going to be good. But let's move on to the men's side.
Oh yeah.
We had UConn and Purdue last night.
Yep. I knew what was gonna happen.
It wasn't no surprise. UConn beat them. You got the score?
Yeah, I can get it. Let me see. It was. I know UConn. It was like they blew them out. Really.
Like at halftime, UConn was leading it by 6, and Purdue never could bounce back.
Yeah, UConn won 75-60.
Oh, it was closer than I thought.
Yeah, 15 points. But man, that don't surprise me though. You got been saying UConn gonna go back-to-back champion. Like you said, halftime, first half it was a good game. They were going back and forth.
Yeah.
But then UConn got their lead, and then Purdue just they couldn't bounce back. It was over.
It was over.
UConn wasn't giving it up.
Yep. So shout out to UConn.
But they got some good coaching too, though. They got some great coaching.
And UConn back-to-back champions.
Exactly.
But
they the first team that have back-to-back championships in like 17 years, I think they said.
On the men's side.
Uh-huh.
I will say this though. The men, I was more excited for the women game than the men game.
Yeah.
It's like I watched it, but it's just one, It wasn't what the women game season had been.
Yeah, but I mean, I know why though, because like watching Caitlin Clark and just Paige and Juju and them come down, do them crossover, step back, shoot them jumpers. That's something we not used to seeing with women. We used to seeing that with men coming down, dribble, snatch, step back, shoot 3, dunk on somebody. But we so used to it that it's boring. Yeah. Now that we see the women coming down and doing it more interesting to watch, because you like, she come down here doing it. We ain't never seen that before. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I really more interesting to watch. And they like, don't get me wrong, like they out there doing it's been women that's been doing it, but at the same time, it's more excited with the media nowadays, the NIL,
the social media.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's hyped up more.
Exactly.
It's hyped up more. And these girls coming in doing it as freshmen.
Exactly. They young, bro.
Yeah. They
like girl
it,
and girls dunking now. Like come on, bro.
And like back in the day, you didn't do that as a freshman.
Exactly.
You didn't take your team to the Elite Eight
as a freshman.
And they doing it now. So it's evolving, and I'm ready to see where it goes,
Mm-hmm.
And you got anything else for women, for college basketball?
Oh, no.
The WNBA draft is next week, April 14th.
Yeah, I know the draft.
And the WNBA season starts May 14th. So those girls have a month to get ready with their team. I had a list of a mock draft. Trying to find. Oh, here you go. ESPN did a mock draft for the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10, Daisha Fair. Number 9, Elisa Peely, that girl from Utah, that center from Utah.
Yep.
Number 8, Isabel Borles. I don't know where she from.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7, Angel Reese from LSU.
Yeah.
6, J.C. Shelton from Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
5, Aaliyah Edwards from UConn.
Yep.
4, Camilla Cardusa from South Carolina. 3, Rakia Jackson from Tennessee. 2, Cameron Brink from Stanford. And, of course, Caitlin from Iowa.
So Paige must be staying for another year.
Yeah, Paige, now she was coming back.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. UConn girls. UConn versus South Carolina women's championship.
Rematch. I can see it. Yep.
UConn South Carolina women's national championship, calling it right now. Well, I don't know. I forgot about USC and Texas. I forgot about my girl. I forgot about my girl, man. I forgot about it. I can't call it right now. I take that back.
Look, FlyJ, LSU gonna be FlyJ.
You know what I'm saying? I can't say that right now. I take that back.
It's gonna be interesting.
I take that back.
Texas coming to the SEC too. Madison Booker versus FlyJ. Oh yeah.
I take that back. They're gonna be real interesting to see next year for real.
You got anything else for this?
No, I think that's about it for college.
I got some NBA. NBA regular season about to come to an end.
Yep, playoffs coming up.
Houston Rockets been eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
They can't make the playoffs.
I saw that the
Bucks
clinch. Yeah, I'm saying the Bucks clinched their playoff spot.
They said they had a team me. Because of their record.
Who the Bucks?
Mm-hmm.
They needed to, man. They were playing trash. Speaking of the NBA, I got the power rankings right there just popped up. At the whole NBA, as of, what's today, the 9th?
Mm-hmm.
As of yesterday, The Celtics, the number 1 team. Well, no, my bad. I'm doing number 5. My bad. I'm doing starting 5. The number 15 in the whole NBA is the Dallas Mavericks with a record of 48-30. Number 4, Minnesota Timberwolves, 54-24. Number 3, the Thunder for 53-25. The Denver Nuggets with 54-24, and the Celtics number 1 with 62-16. That's a good record though.
Yeah. But I mean, what you gonna do with it?
Exactly, that's the question.
That's the question. You always have a good record, but what you gonna do with it? But I mean, that list, that's about what
That's
I
about
thought.
right. Yeah, back accurate. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Celtics being number 1, but again, what you gonna do with it?
Exactly.
Let's see. All tournament team for the men. They just announced that Tristan Noon from Connecticut, Zach Eder from Purdue, Stephen Castle from Connecticut, Donovan Clingan from Connecticut, and Cam Spencer from Connecticut.
Yeah.
So 4 out of 5 from Connecticut on the NCAA all tournament team. So shout out to them. If the NBA playoffs would have started yesterday, you would have had, if the play-in game would have been Philadelphia versus Miami for 7 and 8 seed.
Okay.
And Chicago versus Atlanta, the 9 and 10 seed.
You said Philadelphia
versus Miami.
That would have been a good matchup.
It would have been, but guess who would have had to play them in the first round? Boston. That would have been a good play-in game and a good first round, and which it still may end up being.
If Boston Boston will beat Philadelphia. They won't beat the Heat.
I agree with it.
They'll beat Philadelphia. They won't beat the Heat.
They won't beat Jimmy.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, not Jimmy.
But I mean, that still could happen. The number 2 seed Milwaukee will end up playing Chicago or Atlanta. They will beat that. That'll be a series they will win.
Yeah, I got Atlanta winning that game, but the Bucks are beating one of those teams.
It would be number 3 will play the number 6 Orlando versus Indiana.
Ooh, that's good. That's a good little series there. I'm right with the Magic.
Yeah.
In that series, honestly.
4 and 5 Knicks versus Cleveland.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
That's going to 7. That's going 7 games.
That's a good one.
That's going 7 games.
And this potentially could play out to be the Eastern Conference playoffs.
That 4 and 5 spot going 7 games. 4 and 5 game.
They're
gonna be some. The Knicks versus the Cavs. That's gonna be some good games to watch.
The Celtics get bounced in the first round. What you doing? If you the GM of that team, you got the best record in the league. You play Miami first round playoff. Miami beat you in 7. What you doing?
I can't answer that question right now because it's gonna depend on how your superstars play. Because if Jason Tatum fold and don't step up to the plate, I'm getting rid of him. Because in my opinion, Jaylen Brown better anyway, and I've been saying that. I've been saying that. And they both have bad games, don't get me wrong, but Jason Tatum, is your superstar. Everybody say Jason Tatum should be taking the last shot of the game on their team. Everybody say he's the superstar of the team. Everybody say they should build around him. Mm-hmm. So if he's your so-called superstar and he don't step up to the plate, why is you still depending on him? Get rid of him.
Yep, I agree.
But if he steps up and they get out coached,
then
that's different. That's different.
On the West side, the play-in game right now would be the Pelicans versus the Kings, the Warriors versus the Lakers.
Warriors, Kings.
All right, that means the Warriors will face the Timberwolves in the first round as the number 8 seed.
Cat hurt still. Yeah, Cat out for the season. Hater for the two.
I'm wrong. That means the Timberwolves will play the
Kings.
Wait a minute, that would be no. They would be 7. No, I'm right. It's the Warriors. Yeah. We'll play the winner between the Lakers Warriors.
The Warriors will beat the Timberwolves, man.
In the series, I hate to say it, they would.
The Warriors beat the Timberwolves. It's just experience, bro.
Yep. Number 2 seed Denver would play the Kings or the Pelicans.
The Nuggets will beat both of them.
It don't matter, it don't matter. They're gonna beat both of them. Yeah. 3 and 6 would be OKC and Phoenix.
That wouldn't be a bad series. That's not a bad series at all.
I can see that going 6 games.
Me too. I really see it going 7.
7, yeah.
I can see it going 7 games. And I really don't know who I want to pick for that matchup. because I want to go to Thunder because they're more of a team, but the Suns got that experience, and they starting to gel now. Like he's coming to the end, but they starting to gel though. They starting to get it together. I don't know. That's scary.
4 and 5 Clippers and Mavericks. 5 games Clippers.
Yeah. Or maybe 6 Clippers.
But this list right here, it has changed. I know it keeps changing because the Lakers won the other night, and then they put them as the number 7 seed.
Yeah, though, like the West, bro.
The West is changing.
It's so like so many teams got the same record. Like you got to just keep watching it every day.
The West don't even have a solid number 1 seed yet.
That's what I'm saying. You just got to keep watching it every day, bro.
So the West gonna be interesting to see regardless. But you got anything else? That's all I got.
Nah, I think that's about it, man. That's all I got for this episode. This week of Talk Ain't Tuesday, man. Really, it was just to talk about the championship game, honestly.
Really. Hey, y'all see our shirts? Y'all like them?
Oh, yeah, man. Merch officially out now from the Be Different podcast, man.
Right.
Oh, with this show since we recorded earlier, I guess I'll put the edits in so y'all can see the shirts and stuff, man, so y'all can know what they look like. Y'all can just hit us up on our Instagram, on the Twitter, on the TikTok, with on any social media platform that we got. Or if you got our number personally, just hit us personally for your size, your name, what color you want.
That's right. We appreciate all the love and the support that we've gotten already and that we're continuing to get. Just keep rocking with us.
Oh, yeah, man, for real. More merch is coming soon, so y'all just stay tuned.
That's right. Well, all right, y'all. Until next time, I'm Toya.
I'm Solomon.
Remember, be different.
Peace. That was another episode of Top Game Tuesday. Make sure to listen and download Top Game Tuesday along with the Be Different podcast on Saturday at 2 o'clock on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Spotify, and anywhere else where you listen to your podcast, all at the Be Different podcast.
As always, you can follow us on our social media pages, Instagram @_Be Different Podcast, Twitter @_Be Different Pod. Make sure to go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel, Be Different Podcast.